Good morning everyone, this is the Volkswagen ID.5 Pro model year 2026 and today we're going to do some range test and charging test, and in this video we're going to do the 130 kilometers an hour range test. The car has a 77 kilowatt hour battery, 210 kilowatt rear wheel drive, 286 horsepower. It has 19-inch winter tires on, which is great for comfort, not amazing for high speed stability, but I'm guessing better for the consumption. I arrived here with 89%, didn't get the same power as 2 weeks ago with the GTX, but the battery was also not perfectly warm because it's colder today. I only get 27 kilowatt at 93%, but I hope the battery gets warm so we don't have higher consumption for the drive. Car has a heat pump, it's around 3 degrees today. It should maybe rain, I don't know exactly, but it's a bit damp, but so far nothing is wet. I'm on my way, driving 133 on this beautiful head-up display or this nice cockpit. I put it in the view so we can see the consumption. First 10 kilometers are uphill. God, I can't talk. As usual, I charge to 100%. I'm in comfort mode. It's 3.5 degrees out there. I have my heat on 23 degrees and auto airflow middle. Seat heater on, it's freezing. And like I said, the car has a heat pump. Comfort mode I already said as well. Well, that's it. So we have to get over this hill and then it's all straight. It's just this one hill here right in the beginning and it's almost over. I'm at 75% state of charge, used 25% of the battery, and I drove 71 kilometers. So that's full range calculated 284. Am I correct? Yes, I think so. The drive is amazing. There's nothing going on. I'm driving the 133 constant. There was a construction zone where of course had to slow down in the speed limit to 120, but other than that it's perfect. It's not raining, road is still damp but not wet, and consumption is lower than in the GTX. How is the Volkswagen ID.5 Pro on the highway at 130 with the 19-inch wheels? That's very important. So again, it's way more comfortable, and with the 21-inch wheels, I think it's also, I don't know if it's quieter. I couldn't say. I thought at some point, but if then it's not a gigantic big difference. Still, it's nice. I have cruise control on the lowest distance. I have steering assist on. It recognizes my touch even though I'm just doing this. That's just awesome. It could be warmer in here. I'm just heating up my area so the rest of the car is cold. Maybe it's that. But I want to save energy. That would be a bit too much to heat up the whole car. I have this in my ID.7 as well. It's the same thing. But other than that, the drive is really good. I like it. I'm at 50% and drove 146 kilometers, so 292. We have more range than before, that's the stuff. but could also be a better route where we're driving. It's all important what it says at the end. Still around 4.5 degrees. It's rained or drizzled for 2 minutes, but stopped. So far I'm lucky with the weather. I turned around, navigated to the charger a long time ago, or you looked in my Excel table, is it table? I think spreadsheet, where what the kilometers will be that I drive, and I know where I turn around, and that I will arrive at the charger with 262 kilometers. It's now 71 kilometers to go. I have 111 kilometers of range, so no problem. I'm at 35%, and I have the preheating of the battery on, as also with mostly every car. So when I do range test after range test and a charging test in between, I preheat the battery. So here it will do it automatically. It's now at almost there, so it's at 80% or so. So it won't be have to heat too much. But I will surely do that. At the 110 kilometers an hour test, I will turn that off because I don't need it. But here we use it. And I used it in a GTX as well. And as you see, with my average consumption since the whole drive, the consumption is way lower than with the GTX. And yes, the GTX all just by itself, because of all-wheel drive and the front motor, has 7% around higher consumption, but the rest is the 21-inch tires. And this is 10% or more, maybe 12% less consumption. Nah. Let's stay with the 10%. Let's say around that. But wow. Yeah, so we're going back and then we do the charging test. I'm at 25%, drove 220 kilometers. And we have just 40 kilometers to go. Still cold at 5 degrees. If you want to charge for free, there's a great idea for you. Use NCharge. NCharge is an app. You install it on your phone, and when you are at a charger like this, you rate the charger. You tell NCharge and the charging provider if everything is working, if there's a problem, if something could be better. And NCharge is so happy for this information, and it gives you kilometers and stars. And these you can exchange for charging credit. A new feature now in France and in Germany. If you use NCharge, you can start charging right in the app. Use the link in the description below to get 20 kilometers to start with. I arrived with 10%. Average consumption, kilometers driven, Google Maps says is 262 kilometers, average speed. So I calculated the range and I get to 291 kilometers today under these conditions. Again, 19-inch winter tires, heat on, heat pump, 3.5 to 5 degrees, that was maximum. And I'm doing a charging test right now. I see 130 kilowatt only at around 10%. So it will go up to the 140. We'll see if it's exact same curve as it had before. Good. But the car is making cracking sounds, even though the battery is preheated. We'll see. If you want to compare range results with other cars, there's a Google spreadsheet link in the description below with all my tests. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BettyLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below. And here on YouTube, there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.